Oh! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing? It's Sunday. I'm on Forbes looking at an article with Emilia Clarke selling her Californian home. And I know some of you guys might be going, why are we here? Your headline says something about Emilia Clarke in Aquaman 2. Just wait! There's a point to this. Forbes wrote this article and it have basically stated that Emilia Clarke has replaced Amber Heard in Aquaman 2. It's the weirdest thing, ladies and gents. I know, trust me, I wasn't expecting this either, but it's so very strange. So it's just rumour at this point, but Forbes have printed it. Yeah, they printed it. They haven't gone back on it. I'm a bit confused, really. It's only just coming to the headlines. People are only just spotting it because they're like, what? Super confusing. But yeah, let's look at it, shall we? So Keith Flamer wrote this, senior contributor. So I guess kind of good, I guess. But Forbes is not like the best anyway. But I'm just really surprised that they haven't retracted this. I think that's the main thing. This is not new. It is just picked December 31st, 2020. Like, it's not new by any stretch. Like, it's pretty old. But again, this seems to, I think, loads of people have missed this. Just, poof, gone, disappeared. No one really spotted it. So, this is just about Emilia Clarke selling her home. I don't think anyone cares about that, right? Do we care? No, of course not. Sold for 4.4 million. I mean, it's a nice house. It looks alright. Pretty impractical swimming pool, though, I'm not going to lie. And so we get down here. They're talking about the house. And again, lovely house. No one really cares. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Talking about pandemic. All that kind of nonsense. And then we get to this, right? A little bit of news about who she is and how she is and blah, blah, blah. Clarke is an avid horseback rider, ice skater, rower, runner, sailor, skier, swimmer, and tennis player. She just does it all. So her athleticism no doubt helped her score the TV role of a lifetime. So that's obviously Game of Thrones. Sure, she didn't ride a real dragon, but green screen acting can be just as challenging. And then check this out. Her badass Thrones role catapulted her to A-list status, leading to other physically demanding film roles as young Sarah Connor in Terminator Genisys, Kira in Solo, A Star Wars Story. She's also signed on to replace Amber Heard as Mera in Aquaman 2. What? Daenerys Kira Mera. Even her full name, Emilia Isabel Euphemia Rose Clarke, is a chore. Again, this is not like a new article. It's fairly old. Like, it's a pretty old article. But this just kind of came out of nowhere. I don't know what to make of it. Now, this could just be complete nonsense. But there's a few things to consider whilst we look at this as the possibility, the potential, ladies and gents, the potential. Mera was suspiciously absent from the Justice League trailer. Now, I've had people ask me about that. Is it because she's, Warner Brothers doing damage control? And I was like, no, don't even think anything of it. I don't really see the point. I don't think there's anything to be read into there. She's not a part of the Justice League, so I don't see why she would be really in the trailer. But now I look at that and then I look at this and I'm like, well, maybe they are trying to downsize her role a little bit in terms of, public marketing and things. Because if they are going to replace her, then maybe. Now, before December, before this article was printed, I'm fairly certain if my dates are correct, I'm doing this off the top of my head, that Johnny Depp was found guilty. No, not Johnny Depp was found guilty. Johnny Depp was never found guilty. The son was found to have not slandered. I'm fairly certain Johnny Depp was suing the Sun for slander or libel. So they were found not guilty, and thus could print what they wanted to. Now again, I'm not saying either or is right, FYI. I'm just saying, but I'm fairly certain that happened after that, and then obviously this was printed after that, and I'm fairly certain Warner Brothers sacked off Johnny Depp before this was printed as well. So maybe Forbes knows something that we don't, and have just printed it in broad daylight. I'm guessing, maybe. That is one potential. The other potential, I'm playing more to what I genuinely believe, is that this person printed this but didn't actually know what they were saying. There is that potential. There is that potential. Because this individual, although senior contributor, they're only contributors, they get paid per article, may have printed it. The editor-in-chief just passed it off because he's a senior contributor, so maybe not necessarily proofreads it all. And they may have even just put it in there to capture the SEO as well. But it's definitely evidence to indicate that maybe Emilia Clarke is now Amber Heard, Mera, replacing Amber Heard. Now, this was actually brought to my attention via Fandom Wire. I hate Fandom Wire. I think they're garbage. But yeah, they printed it. They're like, but according to Forbes, it now seems that Warner Brothers has also fired Amber Heard from the DC Extended Universe to replace her with the Mother of Dragons. Because it was tweeted out by this individual. Let me have a look. This chap, D. Daniels. And I went over, because obviously I tried to do my due diligence. So I went over to this chap's page. And I was like, what's going on here? Who is this person? And I was like, oh, art for Johnny. I was like, well, maybe they're biased. Maybe they're doing a confirmation bias sort of thing. And this is just journalism. You have a look. You've got to research where these things come from. But it's there. It's there, clear as day. Oh, an old article, mind you, but still there, clear as day. It's not that old. It's 2 months old. It's very odd. Don't know what to make of it, ladies and gents. But what do you think? Let me know down below. Yeah, there's no official confirmation. Again, as Fandom Wire states. The decision can work wonders, as it will once again reunite Clarke with Jason Momoa. I don't think people really care about that much, but yeah, fine. I know people want, Mera, Amber Heard gone as Mera. But yeah, let me know what you think down below. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Cheers. Take care.